Hello, everybody. Get ready for a game change. Wait, hold on. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Guildmaster. Never call me that. Okay, we have lots of people who signed up, so many more than I expected. And I'm so excited to have all of you here to start this. The first four people I am going... Well, before I do it, let me explain how this is going to work. I have a bunch of tasks here. Some we have cleverly repurposed from last year. Some are brand new. Each one will have 3 to 5 players. Every winner of each task will get a prize, an additional prize ticket for the prize drawing on Sunday. I did shift a couple people around. If you said you wanted a lore-based task, I may have shifted you to the non-lore group just to balance out the groups. But we will get started with a lore task. And I would like Klamas 226, Kefrith 29, Twitch 47, and Sweetfruit 378 to come on up. Okay, yes. Please gather around the chicken. Let's do 2 and 2. So 2 over there, 2 over here. All right. Now, all of you are very familiar with the Myst series and the ages herein. So here's what this is going to do. Each of you will have to do 3 steps in a certain order. Step 1, name an age that you can visit in one of the Myst. Like this? Okay, did it turn off or did it? Oh, there we go. Sorry, people are going to come up. I have everybody has a task. Everybody has a task. So, step 1. You are going to name an age from one of the 5 Myst games or Uru that you can physically visit. No repeats. Step 2, you will bow to the chicken. Step 3, you will give the name of another contestant up there, and then it will be that contestant's turn. If you do not perform these steps promptly, or you hesitate too long, or you give a repeat, or you point to somebody who is already out, then you're out. We will start on the end with Twitch, and I will be keeping track.
Okay. Wait. Cool. Yes, close. I like on it.
Delmer.
Anybody. Doesn't have to be.
And there's no one else?
No, then keep going. You can go to anybody. Anybody. Doesn't have to be. Oh, you found.
Earth.
Okay. We will start with Thomas. Keep going.
Jananin. Squeak.
Orion.
Delmer.
Oh, you bowed before you did it. Nope, stay up there. Hope nobody calls on you. Okay, we will start with Klamas. Keep going.
Mist. Squeeford.
Selenetic.
Riven.
No, Catherine is out.
Stay up.
Yeah, he stayed up, but I did say if you called on someone who is out, you're out. We're down to 2. We'll start with Squeefruit.
Tay. Twitch.
All right, next.
Oh,
I am going to call Chai 374, Delphilux 128, and Solid 367. Please come up to this table.
Monitor that.
Second camera.
Oh. Are we missing? Oh, there we are. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, you don't get the drawing task. All right. I am going to be running another task while you do the first stage of this one. Just using this page. It doesn't need to be long. I just want you to write a very short, persuasive speech. It can be about anything at all. If you want to go work in the back, of course, you can do that. Just something short. It doesn't need to be very long at all. No. I'm just going to give you a few minutes to do this. This is not the challenging part. All right, so you can work here or you can work in the back, but just write a short, persuasive speech. That's all. There's nothing nefarious about this. And while we get that started, I am going to call up Amy 356, Anna 357, Atticus 252, and Francesco 385. All right. I am going to ask the four of you to stand, or actually sit right here in these four chairs, right here in the front. What? Sorry. Could you come over to this one, please? So, in front of you, like right in front of you, are 48 Post-it notes. 27 of these Post-it notes have a mark behind them. You will go down the line, one at a time, stand up, take down one Post-it note, and then sit back down. As I said, 27 of them are marked. Whoever uncovers the 27th square will win it all. We'll start on this end with Anna. Oh, sorry. There were two on each of us, so yeah, grab them both. Oh, there's number 1. There's number 2. Ooh, not that one. Not that one either. Back to the beginning. Ooh, still nothing. Sorry. Oh, there we go. There's number 3. Ooh, not for that one. Oh, I will ask the audience to stay quiet, please. All right. I'll just uphold this here. Okay, we got another one uncovered. How many are we up to now? That's 6 now. So we're getting there. Ooh, still nothing. Still nothing. Ooh, Atticus has found some. Oh, and there's another. And another. Oh, have we figured out the pattern here? Not quite. Atticus, go ahead. Okay, Francesco, you're up. Oh, we're getting closer and closer. Oh, we're getting even closer. All right. Francesco, you're up. Okay. So our scores at the half are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We are almost halfway there. Who can find the 27th square? Keep going. That's number 14. That's number 15. Ooh. Anna, you're up. There's 16. There's 17. There's 18. Ooh, not that one. Not that one. Atticus? There's 19. There's 20. Not that one. 21. $22. Ooh. Oh, not quite. Oh, only a few squares left. There's the next one. That's 23, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, is going to get down to the last few. Francesco, you're up. There we go. There we go. I think that is 27. I'm just going to do a quick peek here, just to be sure. And we have a winner. Anna has uncovered the 27th square. This is, in fact, the fireplace pattern that you have to put in. I was waiting to see who would get it and who would start searching for it. No, I copied it in my room 30 minutes ago. Good job, everybody. All right, I will mark that. And how are we doing on those persuasive speeches? I see one thumbs up. Okay. There's two. Where is our third persuasive speech writer? Still working back there? You're done? Okay. Here's what we're going to do now. I've begun to pull the rug over you a little bit. Persuasive speech writers. Now I need you to cross out 2 out of every 3 words. So you are going to leave the first word blank, cross out the second and third, leave the fourth word blank, cross out the fifth and sixth, and so on. And while you get that done, we have time for one more task. So I am going to ask number 364 Clara, number 369 Sean, and number 388 Dan to come on down. Now, one of the most important tasks in Uru is being able to, move things around.
Does this give you like?
But in the cavern, of course, you don't move things around with your hands. I have here a fountain, kinda, and ball.
What's the name of the ball?
I don't know, Murray. What is the name of the ball? Yeah, that's right. we are going to take this down to the ground, and we are going to see if we can get the ball into the fountain just by walking and jumping. Would you like me to swap you out for a different? We'll give it a shot. All right. Let's give it a try. And if this fails horribly, then that's a lesson learned from me. Yeah, there we go. All right. Next attempt. Oh, very good. Also, this tape has completely failed me. Sacrifice to the PSA. Okay, good job. You two were both such good sports, and that task ended up so much worse than I thought it would. I will give you both the prize. Good job. All right. Persuasive speechwriters, it's time for you to come on up. Come all the way up, please. Now, you are going to one at a time give me your very best persuasive speech, every third word of the persuasive speech. And, of course, in place of the words you've crossed out, I need you to give me some good static noise. And whoever can be the most persuasive will win the round. We'll start with you.
Why better you more one seem the it humor fact or it humor in given myriad and finally no for clearly better.
No one said there'd be public speaking today. Everyone, the two and as master one's life. A staring group, wrong hour. Your lack in is being room. Exposes drastic, smiling good, needed to puzzles. You are human.
Well, I'll be honest. I believe I did this task wrong already by doing every other word. Okay, my gosh. This was bad at the beginning before we had to do this. I'm screaming. Spaghetti, lasagna, super you much as or ricotta argument that anywho right. Oh, there's more. Lasagna gross. Lovely.
Players, this is going to be genuinely hard to judge. All three of those were absolutely amazing. I am going to give the point to Chai, but all of you did such a great job. All right. Next on up, I am going to call May 377, Lucario 323, Anthony 387, Anna 365, and opcode 197. Okay, we are going to be working over here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Is one person not here? Okay. Anna is here. May is here. Opco, Lucario. Anthony 387, are you in the room? Okay, your chances of winning just improved. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to pass this down, and I would like each of you to give me an adjective. Any adjective at all, one for each of you.
Purple.
Tall.
Cool.
Strong.
So one of the most important characteristics of writing an age is knowing what attributes you want to fold into it. So we have here some pens and some paper, and you will all have a few minutes to draw or write, for me, your very best purple, tall, cool, strong age. Okay, we have the pens here. Everybody check, make sure. Oh, you've got it. You've got something to write with? Okay, very good. All right. Your time starts now. Exactly. All ages sponsored by Hilton Garden. If you put that in the book, just like their logo appears on every tree, that's a little known part of the art of writing. Ooh, I love the use of some strategic words incorporated in here. Okay, that is 1 minute, players. I am going to give you 1 minute more. $20, players. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Writing pens down. Okay. Would each of you like to take a turn to show off your age? Your shining examples of the purple, tall, strong, cool age.
Right, so we've got some very tall trees with purple leaves and a really strong guy with a fan because it's cool or something.
Oh, can you speak a little more into it?
Do I need to start over or just?
Okay.
Okay. All right, so we got the tall trees with the purple leaves and a really strong guy with a fan because it's cool.
Ooh, an alternate interpretation of the word cool. Very good. All right. Opcode, you're up.
Yeah, so it's just the Kaddish Talesa vault because it's strong, cool, in a tall room and purple. So it's just Kaddish Talesa vault.
Very nice.
Okay, so my age has a really tall mountain. So it's tall. It's got a waterfall, which I'd say is pretty cool. The rocks are purple, by the way. It's also cool because it's got these like flying like worm dragon things with big wings. It's also sponsored by Hilton Garden Inn. And this is Atris's house on the side of the cliff. And there's Atris, and he's in a lawn chair, and he's just chilling. That's my purple tall cool age. Oh, strong. I don't know what's strong, to be honest. The water. We're flowing really fast. It's very strong.
Good recovery.
Okay, so for mine, kind of the first thing, I have a son with sunglasses because he's really cool. And then I have this very wide, tall mountain range. And then under that, we have a little lawn chair and a sun umbrella with dumbbells for working out. And then a lake to cool yourself down. And it's also purple and it's cool. And the sun's purple.
Excellent job, all of you. These are all, again, it is so hard to pick. You all did such a good job jumping through these random hoops. I am going to give the point to May. And shout out to Opcode for your just blatant copying of someone else's work. Again, would be proud. Sit down. All right. Now I am going to call up Esto 113, Thomas 212, Morris 231, Andrew 149. And we'll have you stand up at the front. Yes. Are we again missing somebody? So Thomas is here, Morris is here, Esto is here. So Andrew, no? Okay, again, your chances of winning have just gone up. Okay. So, as scholars of the Denis Empire, hey, you picked lore tasks. As scholars of the Denis Empire, one of the most important things to do is to look at a novel object that you have never seen before and understand what the Denis must have done with it. So, I am going to produce from here an object for each of you. These objects may resemble objects used on Earth, used by humans, but no. These are Denis objects, and their use is very different. And I know as soon as I pull your object out of the bag, you will be able to instantly tell me what the Denis must have used it for. We will start with the closest. Just hold from the top there. Here is your object.
Well, the Dunny would use this to store ink, and generally, the taller the bottle, the stronger the ink, the better the age. And so yeah, generally this is I think it's like the medium sized bottle. So you'd get a very mediocre age if you just use the ink from his one. So if you want to really stand out, you have to get the big tall ones. You know.
Excellent. That's a good answer. All right, Boris, your object is.
So this is actually really interesting. So you know how they had ages where they'd have to harvest, different kinds of grain, different kinds of materials that they would have to use. For instance, I'm forgetting the one that's in Path of the Shell, but that one. So they would have to be able to control that machinery to harvest. So this is what they would use it with. I know these numbers look a lot like the numbers that we use on Earth, but it's actually a total coincidence. They're just sort of shaped like that. They actually use that from a different indigenous population on a different age, and they said, that looks cool. I think we'll label each of these buttons to describe different functions of our harvester. And that's what this does.
Very good. All right, we'll pass the microphone down to Esto. Esto, your object is.
It has been a very long time since I've seen one of these. Age of Neighbory. This ritual object was often used in conjunction with various crystal rituals in order to attune things, in order to utilize technology. This is something that we're going to see coming up in future ages by our good friend Harley. But one of the problems he's having lately is translating the actual usage of this ritual object in that, well, you last year talking about the strange visions that Callum Traveler had, and also this little guy.
Again, I have to say, all of you, that was so amazing. It is going to be so hard to pick a winner, but for just bounding right out of the gate, I am going to give the point to Thomas. All right, what do we still have to do? Okay, the last contestants should be Adion, number 214, Jeremy, number 372, Kobe, number 373, and Mara, number 189, coming up to the table. What could possibly make them scared? Okay, does everybody have a pen? Okay. So, communicating well with the Barrow is so important. And, we are going to be focusing on and celebrating Mist 5, and the Barrow communicate in such a unique and interesting way. We need a way to reach out to them. So, you can pick any animal from any of the Mist games, but you are going to communicate that animal to the Barrow through your writing. Now, the Barrow communicate in very unique ways. You need to show that this is, a nice animal. So I want you to make sure that when you draw the animal, it's happy. Also, when you hand something to the Barrow, you want them to be able to understand it right away. So your animal needs to be upside down. Also, the Barrow, they don't draw with like pens and ink like we do. They draw on slates. So when you draw, you need to be holding it like this. So, any animal you want, but it has to be upside down, it has to be happy, and you have to hold your pen like this. Go. 30 more seconds, players. Ten more seconds. Or maybe we don't need it. Maybe our masterpieces are ready. And stop. Okay, let's see what we have. And let's hold these up upside down so that we can see them properly.
Very happy work from Riven. I know they get angry sometimes when they see certain colors of light, but this one's just very happy.
All right, here I have a squee.
You want the other way?
Other way? What are the? This way?
Yeah, that way.
Oh, no. I mean, these are its feet. So yeah, this is squee and just enjoying one of those little fruits and stuff. I don't know. Tried to.
Good work. Good work.
From Riven. He's flying and he's very happy.
And for extra credit, you drew it inside the slab. Once again, I feel so bad that I can only hand out one of these prize tickets. It's hard to decide. It's genuinely hard to decide. For the extra credit, I'm going to go for Adion. Good job. All right. This next task, this final task is going to be a chance to earn one additional prize ticket. This task is open to anyone who has participated in Guildmaster tonight. Anyone who has participated can work on this. I'm not going to ask everybody to come on up because it's going to get real crowded real fast, but I'm going to explain what we're doing. So now that we have made some inroads to the Barrow, they are willing to engage in, brainstorming. Because on their tablets, the Barrow write symbols which can affect the age, affect the world around them. And these are very simple drawings, lines and basic shapes. But if you were to draw raindrops coming down, raindrops with lines above them, you might cause everything around you to start raining. If you were to draw a sun here and then the sun here, you might show a sun setting, and that will cause time to speed up and the planet to start rotating faster. So the Barrow are looking for some new symbols. So, for anyone who has played tonight, we've got some paper up here. We've got some more paper in the back and pens. If you would like to brainstorm for the Barrow a new symbol to affect an age, you have to give me the symbol and you have to tell me what it does. Let's see what you can come up with. Get started. Okay, we've got some pens and a few pieces of paper up here. I think we've got some more in the back. You can write on other things if you want. We've got a little bit more, yeah.
And there's also these Post-it notes.
Sure, you can do it on a Post-it note. Go for it. Okay, we might need some more paper. Oh, you brought some? Thank you. And remember, whatever way you want to affect an age, it's got to be awesome.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be like.
Okay. All right. I'll give everybody a little bit longer to get it all set up. Let's see. It's been. Yeah. I am gonna say 1 more minute, players, to finish up. What? No. "30 more seconds, players." "5 more seconds." And writing implements down. Okay, if we could make a line in any order is fine. Any order to come on up here. Well, someone's got to go first. And show me what you have.
This symbol fills the age with the beautiful, haunting sounds of the Maral Obe.
Ooh, wonderful. Oh, can you show that to the camera real quick? Very nice.
This is a symbol of gears, and it helps them to drive your Tesla.
Exactly what the Barrow need. All right, come on up.
This is the symbol of Atlanta traffic. It adds Atlanta traffic to any age.
Okay, let me get. Excellent. Okay, now I understand you two work together on this one. Okay, let me see.
Ours is summon work. It summons a work 1 mile above the ground in a random point in the age.
So sometimes ages are too hot and you need to control the temperature. This symbol makes your age cooler.
Sorry, let's.
This was this was my attempt at drawing flames. I'm not an artist, but so this is if you want the Barrow to set someone or something on fire. Yeah.
Very nice.
This symbol causes a cleft to appear in the ground filled with watermelons. Also, Fisher.
So my amazing little illustration right here is a little pair of sunglasses. I was inspired by my own art, and I was thinking it kind of makes the sun ever so slightly brighter. Not too bright, but just enough to be kind of annoying.
My one is on a Wisconsin-shaped slate, and it's a cloud that is making it rain cheese curds, and you have to draw the guy eating the cheese curd.
What happens if you don't draw the guy eating the cheese curds?
Then it just rains, not food.
Okay, so mine is inspired by those like Facebook skeleton images. There's one with a guy riding a motorcycle. It's like the handlebars are really high up, and it says bikers when they eat their sketty, and it's really funny. So this is like makes I guess it turns all text in an age into the impact font.
So you are going to introduce the Barrow to memes.
So this is real quick. This is if after this weekend the borough wish they could come back to this Mysterium, they can get a Hilton with a lot of humidity.
All right. I've got here the kind of sun and the rain symbols, and a rainbow here. I don't know, summon a sun shower, I think is called. Rain and sun at the same time.
Very good. Very good.
So this is some kind of, I guess it's kind of like wind or air or something, and some stylized sparkles to clean the air.
Okay, this is basic. It is a circle. Oh, sorry, circle with one side light and one side dark for balance. So.
This symbol will create 3 new moons in an age, because that would create some really gnarly waves to surf on.
Oh, is there one more? Sorry.
Mine is very simple, but this will solve the energy crisis. We will put that you run this symbol and it's absolute 100% energy efficiency, and none of us have to deal with our garbage anymore. We can eat our chips and lay our bags and lay our empty beer bottles, Coke bottles, and the bar will take care of all of it.
Okay.
Everybody, once again, I feel so bad that I have that I told all of you that I'm only going to pick one of them, and now I have to stick to it. I loved all of those. Truly, I did. That was amazing. But for just the thing that made me laugh the longest and the loudest, it's going to Adion for his duplication of the sacred texts. Thank you, all of you, for participating. I know that getting up here when you have no idea what's going to happen can be a wild ride. So just thank you, all of you. This is wonderful. And before I leave the stage, I have to shout out someone who could not be here today, but was my absolute partner in crime on putting all of this together, and that is Nyctomorphia. Just as much of a Myst fan as me, and possibly twice as devious. So now you know who to blame. Thank you all, everybody.